just continue to jump in and be annoying.
That is very true, but you can never count Peppy out.
True.
But what do you guys think on Twitter? Send us your predictions for this matchup at LOL Esports is the place. Hashtag GIA win or hashtag G2 win. Will they pick up?
And you allowed Kickers to push 2 or 3 waves down to that tower and just get free experience.
Trick has to burn his flash real quick, though. He might be in a world of hurt as he jumps back onto Peppy, but he's caught and stunned. First blood goes to Audrey's Corki. G2 overextending there. Trick, at least.
Yeah, just as we mentioned, our Giants didn't have the best move in this lane swap. Trick decided to invade on his own.
Wow. Goodbye.
Pirate, this is a bit what we mentioned, how LeBlanc can always force the fight to see bot lane.
Audrey's gotta jump his way away. Godfred's in front of him, unbreakable. No tower to fall back to, though, as he sends the Foss Bomb. Emperor.
Once you have that lead, you can use that global to your advantage. Ku, however, he's here to gank Kickers.
Kickers has already blown his flash and his taunt, and Ku kicks him right back in. Adam frozen tombs him. Kickers still burning away. Who will they give the kill to? It's Adam. Picks up his first of the game.
Nice little sneaky move here from invading to that side. Place your pink wards, place your deep wards, and then you can see what happens. But this is a good move from Giants.
Aggressive moves, and they're about to be a 4v3. If Emperor even lives that long, burning down along with Trick, repels up, Godfred's in there. Peppy takes out Emperor, but now Godfred uses the last of his life to just narrowly escape as he gets the knockup, and Kikis comes in too late. Adam will take down Trick. Kikis not quite connected by the Lee Sin Q, and they trade a whopping 1 for 3. Giants in the lead now.
I really like the play here from Giants. They realize we have to do something. 2 lanes are losing. They're going to take out towers. We're not really getting anything. You use the Lissandra TP to flank. At the same time, Perks were recalling. That means the rest of G2, oh, kick it.
Even more.
Cool.
Shiny new graphics.
Shiny new graphic. We're going to see some AD carries with the fervor of battle. Very strong right now, AD carries.
The League of Thunderlords, and you'll see why in a minute as Hybrid is going to get popped by a rocket. Audrey picks up a spree kill. 3-0-2 on this Corki, and that means it's Dragon time, boys.
It's another good move from Giants, and the one mistake we saw from G2 last week was once they had a small lead in a lane, they tend to be a little bit too aggressive. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Give him a minute. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, not too much, but it really enabled by the fact that they just got off to a flying turnaround after the mistakes by G2. Giants, who will pull the Rift Herald out, but it might be a slow pick on this one. He's going to need some help from Peppy to finish it off. Nonetheless, they take out that tower in mid, so 2-1 is that score. See who they give this over to. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Peppy.
And we just see how quickly the game can change. Because the trading is not the greatest, especially not because the mid lane was left completely open. The Giants getting too greedy for the bot lane tower. Let's see what the package can do.
And they spends it, but the spider comes up, the spider goes down, Emperor throws Hybrid in, they get a playback, and Audrey gets shut down. Emperor picks up his first kill of the game and a nice chunk of change in his pocket. But this time around, they said, give us time. We will be a great team. Ku and Adam will step it up, but will it be now? Godfred gets hooked on a line, and he sends them flying as they take down Hybrid. Trick is burning away. Perks is kicked into the team, and he's trying to distort his way out, but Ku takes him down. Peppy narrowly escapes, and the red buff is even in the mix as Kikis is fired down by Audrey, and in goes Ku. Double kill for Audrey, looking for 3. Emperor hops the wall. Will he go in? Yes, he does. Emperor's trying to escape for him. Bounce bomb doesn't connect. Audrey can't do it. He won't go forward. No ace this time. It will, however, open up a window for G2 to start on this Baron. Can they take it in time? Teleport coming in for Adam. Racing to defend this, but Ku is back. They don't have the smite available to try and fight for this one. Can Adam interrupt? Chili Ghosts are out. Hybrid throws the box.
Let's go in, man.
He's gonna go in to try and make the play, but he's already getting chunked down. The chains are on him. Baron goes down, and so does Adam. Shut down, however, is given over to Kikis. Rather, that's the one that they were looking for, and insta-popped. Audrey goes in without nearly enough backup. G2 don't lose a man. And they've got a Baron.
Trading kills left and right, and then Giants gets a great team fight. They all recall and lose the Baron. Now Ku dies.
Oh boy.
As well.
Hanging around a little longer.
What's going on?
I don't know, and Peppy, he's going to try to answer back, but they got the Shen ultimate. Stand united.
Soon, maybe later, who knows?
We'll see.
Not exactly building towards it, but anyway, there's a ton of magic damage on the side of Giants. We have ROCCAT obviously from Trick early. That's going to make the itemization fairly easy for G2. especially because Corki does so much damage.
3 members rather on the mid. That's going to cost a teleport, and another one prompted as you see Kikis coming in, but immediately Ku goes in onto Perks, who backs right off. Inhibitor towers down. The inhibitor is soon to follow. Only Kikis and Hybrid are really there. Peppy gets played back in, but he's going to back right on out. Hybrid low on health, so is Kikis. The inhibitor stands, and Hybrid gets a big knockup thrown in by the Callista, but he's almost popped on the back half of it. Perkson right in front, trying to take him out, but he only finds Godfred, a worthy sacrifice, and they just get the inhibitor for him. Audrey, though, he's caught, he's down. That changes everything. 3-4-0, and an inhibitor.
And we get another fight here. 40 seconds on Audrey. Peppy's still alive, but Perks is chasing.
Looking for him.
Oh, Peppy needs to land the charm. When he sees the distortion coming in, if he can land the charm, he might be able to kill him.
Gonna have to be an outplay for the ages. Perks on the chase. Meanwhile, Ku is actually pinged out as he was being chased by the remaining members. But critically here, G2 aren't doing anything with these kills that they just got.
They're getting Baron.
They're flying to Baron.
Don't worry.
All right.
They're gonna take the Baron.
My bad.
They're gonna take the Baron.
Thought they were chasing Ku. Never mind. They got Baron Ashes.
Chasing the Baron. Chasing the Baron.
There we go.
Oh, chop miss.
Peppy stays alive. Ay caramba. There he goes. Perks on a killing spree.
And we get the big fight. Giant's not able to burst down anyone because he's on the Kikis. He can then ulti back on Hybrid, so everyone is still alive for G2. Second chain on Godfred, that's another kill. The Emperor is gonna flash for Peppy over in the bush here. And they catch on to Audrey, so just a very good chase. Audrey, though, he's aiming for Kikis.
Taunted up, but there is no backup, but there is a stand united. Ku will kick him, and then he goes right back in. With the Baron empowerment, Kikis is trying to stay alive through it all. Meanwhile, G2, recognizing less people are at home, are trying to knock down the front door. Kikis is buying some time. Peppy's not really able to do anything about this. He's running away. Kikis, he's still alive. Ku should be able to finish him, and he does, but still in the middle. Trick Perks and Emperor still able to knock down some more in the middle. Separating Giants and G2 at the moment. 34 minutes on the clock as Audrey does not take that much damage, but Peppy is another story. Spirit rushing out, Emperor looking for him, finds the last hit, throws Hybrid in as insurance, and the chase is on. Teleport in, they melt through Adam, and now they look for the rest. Audrey and Godfred in Perk's sights, the chains will whiff. Meanwhile, Ku is backing away ever so slowly. Trick Kikis, Perks, and Emperor looking to put a lid on this game. If they can pick the ace here, Godfred going so low, unbreakable no more, as Perks picks up a rampage kill. Audrey and Ku to defend. Can they do it? Ku's not even back yet.
He just recalled now, Pyra. He's here, but again, he's against so many members from G2. 4 guys pushing on the tower, no minions. Second wave is coming now.
They can move to the top side if they want this. Perks
should be able, of course they're able to finish it now.
Yep, Ku is gonna go down, nothing doing, melts through his health bar, double kill for the LeBlanc. Perks has come up massive this game, and he's distorted his way and G2's way to a big victory. G2, how about win 3?
This, however, is not the kind of game where you feel super proud after. Ryze is not going to be able to push in the locks really that effectively. Ezreal against Callista, same deal. You're going to have to accept that Callista can hit the wave first, and you're going to be more on just last hitting with your Mystic shots. So it's going to mean that ROCCAT will have to be different on this game. We still see it a lot. But supports often gets the Bond of Stone, obviously. AD carries get the Fervor of Battle. See what happens.
Action starting. Ica runs into trouble, and there is the risk that you run with an immobile mid laner. First kill picked up for
ready to start a fight with the rest of ROCCAT.
Ilias is going to look to make something happen here as Throttle goes in. Exhaust down under Rallis, but a teleport is already underway. Saphir, he is going down as he true shots all the way back to Fountain. Freddy comes in and tries to get a bounce onto Steve. Throttle pulled out of harm's way, and Elements pick the successful 1v0.
Setting up for it perfectly, though.
We're waiting for the moment to be right as the teleport comes in. Freddy in the back looking to slingshot his way into the team, and Elements had no idea it's coming, but now they do. looking to bounce it up. Teleport, Steve comes in, but Airwax already picked off Rales. Gilius and Spraddle split away. Saphir and Steve duking it out. Steve will find the kill. It's a 3-on-2. Make that 3-on-3 as Betsy comes around the corner, and so does Ica, trying to trap them. Laser beams from the back line, and it looks like Ica has found his footing this game. Freddy's got nowhere to go. He's going down, smacked into little blobules, and Elements with a big power play get the ace.
This is what happens when you play around your strong lane. That's why you pick that Kalista, so you can use a strong early game. Elements, they get a fight down there, so very back and forth in the start, but they're strong here. Instead of going top lane and trying 2v2 or 2v3 with Gilius and Steve together, use your AD carry. Ica gets a roam down, he gets a kill, so despite him falling far behind early on, he now gets some gold. That's an early dragon as well. Early dragon's the first dragon for Elements. He's just also still fairly squishy. He doesn't have that shield coming in from the upgraded tier later on. It's gonna be all about Freddy setting up the place for him. Service Betsy. Do like this,
Like now.
then Betsy can go crazy.
Lock him down. Steve has not got Meganar yet, and Airwax intercepts Betsy with another kill on the board, and all of a sudden ROCCAT can push down this bottom tier 1 to finally polish it off.
They did use the Alistar Kalista combo to dive the bottom lane, so we can definitely see why they picked the 2v2. Now we just need to see if they can push this advantage further in the mid game.
Lasers down, the blue buff on the opposite side of the map, but Elements do have to get rolling. You're absolutely right. Freddy pops, so does Steve, but in comes Betsy, and they've got him locked up, but the Gnar bar is full. Let's bounce, says Freddy, and there's no help coming for Steve. He may be able to Gnar them into the wall, but a flash forward means Betsy picks up his 3rd kill of the game, and that is not good news for Elements.
A mistake G2 last week, but then had a poor team fight and fell really far behind. Now we get to see the siege show from Elements. It is quite delayed, and ROCCAT is here trying to fight it.
Nice knockup from Airwax, but the team is very slow to respond. He has to flash back out of the way. Steve has to hop the wall. In comes Freddy to try and force the issue. Rollins at half health, but ROCCAT are standing firm. Killer comes in, and it looks like we'll have the disengage here. Until Spraddle comes in, there's the laser. Not as much as they might have hoped, but they're still getting damage out on this ROCCAT squad, and now they are hurting. Betsy can't keep going in. Freddy will finally not be going down. He's got the blobules. Can they finish him?
Ica can kill him easy. Just put in the E in the middle, wait for him to come in, and then just proc it. You kill them, or wait for your AD carry to steal it. Their one-shot ability, the massive laser of doom. Rushing into Baron. Betsy still here as the main damage dealer. All the tanks are full HP for ROCCAT. This is still very risky.
They got the Kalista. They're going to try to fold the fight. In goes Spraddle, gets the knockup.
They got
and
Betsy!
the knockback. They've caught Betsy, but he's going to flash away. Exhaust is on, and he's staying healthy. Or is he? In comes Freddy to take out Gilius. Bounce it out. Picks up Steve. It's Betsy that gets the kill. Edwards scattered to the wind. 1 ROCCAT member for 2. Seems like a bargain deal for Team ROCCAT now.
Elements trying to force another fight. Also Kalista on that Baron.
I mean, it is available, but it's
Dragon is not going to mean anything at this point for Elements, because if they keep going towards 5 dragons, ROCCAT is just going to become stronger and stronger and stronger. And they also know it. That's why they rush for that Baron. But man, we are going to have such a strange game where ROCCAT, if we get an open team fight, should win. But there's always that risk of getting caught out by Ica. That's what Elements are doing, funny enough.
Yeah. Whether or not they got Frog, and Spraddle goes in, but he's juked out by Saphir. Tries to go for the second effort. Airwax, Rales was chunking him out as a teleport now.
Here's Freddy!
Freddy's in the middle, but he's not going to bounce as much as he wants. Doesn't go down, however. They've caught Betsy, and they knock him back. A big Gnar against the wall. Gilius gets the shutdown gold, and now ROCCAT on the retreat. Elements able to punish. And looks like they're going to try for a Baron dance yet again.
Really like the coordination there between Rales and Spraddle together. They were waiting for Betsy before pulling the Kalista ult and then fire Spraddle into Betsy. Stop his combo, knock him up, focus him down. Beautiful setup. Freddy again, because he wasn't expecting a fight. It's ROCCAT kind of jumping in a little bit too early, trying to poke. Engage happens. Baron is down now. 4 Elements. But really, it's ROCCAT trying.
So indeed, he will slip out of the grasp of Elements, but that gold lead still staying for that team. 4K in the lead. Oh, but look at this. Around the backside, Airwax looking to try for a collapse. He is spotted. Rales.
Steve is TPing in behind. Freddy's in the bush here. He's not spotted.
We got a fight on our hands, or we will in a minute. Element's trying to turn tail and run as they pick up the Dragon. And now immediately ROCCAT turn their attention towards the mid tower and take it out guerrilla warfare style before anyone knew what was happening.
Good vision around them. You can see all the walls being placed on the sides here in the jungle to try and spot what's going on. Spraddle has been caught out.
He is not going to have too much of a chance, but he stays alive and he's knocked back into the rest of the team. Meanwhile, Airwax has to get out of town, but it looks like Spraddle's the one who goes down first. Airwax is out of the fight, but he is alive. A 1-for-none for ROCCAT this time around.
They wanted to show people that it could be more than what people expected. And they're trying to get 80 down, and that's the kill.
He picks up an assist as the kill gets picked up. On the top side, we have the Queen of the Zursai. Will he be able to get in there? No. Callista will make sure of that. Steve now hops, skips, jumps. Spraddle trying to interrupt Betsy. Ica very low. He's popped. Will they be able to take the fight anyways? They tunnel onto Saphir, but it's all sorts of crazy action as Betsy grabs yet another.
Holy.
Can he finish another? No, he's finally down. A triple kill for the Callista, and almost everybody's down. This game has gone all sorts of crazy. Freddy on the chase should be able to finish off. Steve, can you get away, Steve? Keep
Super
running,
wrestling.
Steve!
Takes forever,
Oh my
man.
God, he's still getting away.
Come on, sling yourself towards him.
Uh-oh.
He's going.
Oh, wow. 4 for 4.
Nice, Steve.
Baron on the Gnar. We got it, boys.
Yeah, Steve keeps the Baron buff alive.
Yeah.
Just something.
Or
One more
4
kill.
kills for 4. That's
then we
the
get,
bloodiest we've seen.
And then we get the big one in the end.
It's like at the like climax of this like epic Dragon Ball Z fight where the two guys just punch each other and they both faint. Pretty much that.
Fits in with the lock
It's actually
plays as
very
well.
appropriate, yeah, I think,
Yeah,
because, you know,
I like it.
I always wanted the answer to this question as a kid. Who would win in a fight between Sailor Moon and Team
Which
Rocket?
obviously is a lot faster and a lot easier and a lot safer to do. Instead of that vision, Baron is started. TP from Steve. He has Mega Gnar in just a few seconds. It's going to be a big one.
Edward is trying to preempt this one. Steve is going to get that Mega Gnar. He's stopped up for a second, but Spraddle's bought enough time for the big Gnar to come out. Rales in the back. There's the laser. Chunking Edward, chunking Freddy, but not nearly enough. And they're right on back in. Just keep trading blows left and right. Everyone's still up. Not for long, though, as it looks like it's going to be. Is it Spraddle? No. Betsy, everyone from ROCCAT starting to go down. Elements have combined. A triple kill over to Rales. They lose Spraddle. A quadra kill for Rales. Will that be it? Can they march it down? I think so, Deficio.
They should be able to get into the base here. They have the minions. The cannon is there. Ike has survived in the end, and Steve with the Mega Gnar. Rales looks like the hero, but Spraddle, he headbutted Betsy over the wall, so Betsy did almost no damage in that fight, allowing Rales to set up the stacks with this Callista, pop the rend, win the fight in the end. This Alistar has been massive. 100% kill participation in a 48-minute long game.
The longest we've had in EU by far, but the Nexus towers will fall. ROCCAT nowhere near coming back up, and the Demacia laser comes out to seal the deal. Elements with a 2-1 start.
Long game, where Elements said we didn't manage to pull the trigger in the mid game. We fell behind in the lane.
Cheering up. Yeah, just looking at the compositions, really, wondering how this game's gonna play out. I think Kench actually does fine into Shen. I don't think either, like, Shen will maybe get bullied out. I don't
And a
think
pink ward as well, so that may be a defensive one, or he might try and get into the jungle with Amazing. A little harder because Tremor Sense, but Soaz picking up Vizikchachi will be jumping back through, but Amazing being there, and a flash knockup under tower. This is a little bit risky with Diamond Procs with the counter guy. Will flash after the auto attack. The gold goes over to him for the first blood. Another tower shot lands onto Soaz, and a follow-up for the double kill coming in for Diamond Procs.
And this is massive, and this is something this is exactly what we were talking about earlier. Yeah, early game, the Vorpal Blades regen and the repetitive harass matters, but even, this is not even like mid-game, this is like early game phase 2. The tankiness, the innate tankiness and just Tam Kench with the levels becomes so strong in a 1v1 scenario that nobody can sustain him, and he just bullies you out. Even though Vizikchachi has an experience advantage, has 2 extra assists. Yes, he did opt in for CDR boots, who don't give you that many pure combat stats, but in an extended fight, you know, CDR is still valuable. So as you're straight up winning that trade, eventually picking up the package. So a lot of teams will make map-wide plays, never return to bot lane with the package. Diamond Procs about to face check.
This is not going to be good for Dimeprox. So much damage already. Headbutts it into the tower. Soaz just needs to lick him down, and then gets the shutdown onto Lee Sin. Also gobbles of Vizikchachi, puts him under the tower. Now Steelbacks and Hylissang has to back away, and Power of Evil there to meet Chachi, so there's no way he's going to get out of here. Fox also reacts from the middle lane. He'll have to get out of here.
Yeah, and this is an example of playing a week 1 style in week CC that to enable him was the Shen lane in top. But you can't really gank a time Kenshi if he has any bit of support right now. You're going on Miffy, he should have his ultimate available, so he should be fine.
But he hasn't activated it just yet, and he's already down very low. Fate's Call will come up and maybe re-engage onto Chachi. Now he pops the ultimate and the heal as well. Chachi will still follow up though with the stand united onto Miffy. Sven turns around, gets the Rens off for the kill onto Hylissang, and with amazing Soaz closing in from the back lines, they should have enough CC maybe to get another kill, or at least burn some summoners. Chachi is not in a good situation, has to just walk away from his allies. Steelback may also go down here to Amazing, and that will be the kill finalized. Dimeprox now being followed after, but he is too slippery to kill. Another 3 kills over to Origen.
Yeah, and just oh so tanky. They're just
This game.
the one play they have right now. It's taunt flash into package or package Shen delivery. So Shen ulti into package, knock somebody out, instant taunt, and then follow up with Trundle, stealing some resistance to some guy and trying to wreck him. Because the cool thing about poke is that it's repetitive low. You can definitely see the vision control Origen have set up right now, and especially since these pink wards last forever, they can just keep doing the same thing. Pressure in on 2 lanes, and that enough gives you over time, gives you just a gold advantage because, hang on, you're finally seeing an aggressive play here. No more extra movement speed, jukes the taunt.
Wow, gets out of it and just turns around as well with Amazing coming in. So as the cavalry has arrived. That's the first kill, made that the second, and Hylissang looks to be going down in this engage as well. Fox is there to assist his allies. Power of Evil with the flank though, with a big ultimate for 1-2. Kill, 2 kills, and maybe the 5th as well, making that the clean ace. The triple kill coming in for Sven.
Ace for Origen, and all on the back of Sven doing that absolutely, and Quickshot Hastings were disgusting sidestep. That's how you tilt an entire team. Everybody's looking at that play. It's like, okay, Shen's gonna land. He's gonna miss taunt. Okay, that is 5 kills into a Baron here. And that is literally game over.
So many resources pumped into that play.
Play to your win condition. Imagine how the game is going to play out and predict your future. And if it's not going to be grim, try and change it.
That was the one play that could have potentially brought them back into this game, but now they're dropping left, right, and center, dropping like
They did
flies.
poke out Power of Evil here, so that may actually stop the push a little bit.
May or maybe not, because Miffy comes in with the engage and Steelback goes down. Fox tries to escape and Dimeprox tries to kill the back line. Does manage to get Power of Evil, but everyone else on the team of Origen is just as strong. Miffy still CCing up the 2 retreating members of Unicorns of Love. That's a 2-for-1, plus the top inhibitor, and this may be curtains for the Unicorns of Love.
Yeah, good flying from Dimeprox. Origen will get plus 50 gold from the Nexus really soon. Complete control. I mean, if they manage to somehow throw this, they're actually at 3 dragons already, which is super early for this meta, so yeah. The Unicorns.
Origen gonna make sure they can kill every single tower in this game to maximize their fantasy points. The bottom tower will be falling as well. Dimeprox gonna try and make a play perhaps with Chachi on top of them. Also, as this is gonna eat him and stop that from happening. Jumping onto Sven here, see if they can pick up that 1 kill, maybe start the ball rolling. But Chachi already chunked down. He has to get out of this fight. Dimeprox jumps in, immediately CC'd up and taken down. Hylissang gets on top of Power of Evil, but even out of mana, he's gonna go out as well. Double kill over to Power of Evil. 4 kills for 0. Not a single tower has gone down for Origen in this game, and Chachi is just left alive to try and stop this from happening. But the Nexus will be falling, and Origen take the win over Unicorns of Love.
But yeah, for the Unicorns going home, it'll be a very easily adjustable defeat. It's not like they lost in many key moments. It is...
Once again, make sure to use those hashtags, hashtag SPYWin and also hashtag VITWin if you think Vitality is going to take this game and continue their improvement from day 1 to day 2 in the first week. The Herald going over to Vitality as well, happening to be on the top side of the map because of the lane swap and how it all shook out. And that will go over to them. So I want to see who they give it to as well. It may indeed be Shook, so he can go for the push, or maybe Kasing as he heads up there. It's going to be Shook. Also gives him the extra damage and movement speed.
Movement speed for Lee Sin.
This is the time where they should have those proactive plays because the package just got picked up as well by Copy.
Or just predict the fact that, hey, look at Kalista, he's alone in the bot lane. Let's just not try to dive the graves. Maybe that's a recipe for disaster. Let's just focus on getting Tahm Kench with his ultimate, get behind him, Kalista. Twisted Fate comes in, he's dead. But anybody groups with TF, the wave is gone. Anybody groups with Ari, the wave is gone. There's no split pushers really. Tahm Kench pushes, Graves pushes. Nobody wants to stay around. They're either afraid of a pick or either afraid of a Twisted Fate. So that's why we're seeing it's kind of a lull in this mid game here.
And Copy will be picking
kind of the breaking point of this very stale mid game. It's deep vision and then allows for picks.
Second Dragon of the game should be going over to Shook here as well. It's not answering a lot of the questions as well that we have with some of these teams. Vitality from day 1 to day 2 in week 1. Gonna hold that thought for a second because Senkox comes in, lands the gold card, but also gets charmed up. So Nukdog is able to get away and has Cleanse and has Flash.
Yeah, he does. And the Maw, even though we talked about Vitality not having any tanks, still lost a pretty long while here. Fate's Call comes in, Kasing is thrown in.
It's onto Nisbet though, and he has his ultimate, jumps in, comes in with a flash, and knocks Cabochon into the team, lines him up for a good Q, but that one will miss, and Shook comes in, lands the Q onto Nisbet. Will he decide to jump in? Now he does, once the ultimate has worn off, and that is first blood, ladies and gentlemen, at 20 minutes into the game.
First blood goes down, finally.
Oh, Shook looking for a follow-up though onto Wonderwear. However, it is Wonderwear after 20 minutes of farming, and he's Tahm Kench.
Yeah, and after all,
Wonderwear, he probably can't burst them and the team can then react, but Corki is way far behind him. He'll get instantly nuked down. Mid lane, Senkox has now picked up the Abyssal, is a fair ways behind in terms of gold. This will be the third Dragon going over to Vitality, and you've seen the reactive plays they've had, which are working out very well for them if Splyce go for their fight. And once again, Nisbet's going to jump in. He knocks away Nukdog, but misses up the combo. Shook is going to get CC'd under the tower, and he goes down. But now the chase comes out from Nukdog, and it's so many low targets. There's another charge. Picks up one, picks up two. Looking for a third kill here as he jumps forwards onto Trashy. Very low, and doesn't get the last Q to finish him off. But Tahm Kench was left in no man's land, and he'll go down for the third kill. 4 kills now over to Vitality, and 3 picked up in that last fight.
Yeah, Vitality looking to capitalize with Baron here. Forced fight here. Nisbet went in, completely messed up his combo. Maybe he was trying to do something that we saw Hylissang do last week as well, where you want to knock him into the wall, wait a fraction of a second, then knock him up, maybe to cancel one of the ultimates from Ari. But it's risky. You knocked him straight over the wall, did not get the combo. At that point, the fight was already lost, and Vitality capitalized with 3 kills, barely 4, and get the Baron. Let's watch that again. With the Abyssal, everybody is picking up little snippets of magic resistance overall, making them overall as a unit actually pretty tanky.
Which is not what we thought was going to happen in Champions Day, when we expect him to go for more mid-game fights and more skirmishes.
Top lane won't be that big of an issue. They're looking to set up mid and bot, forcing the Valk here. That means they can walk up mid. Tahm Kench is 1v2 in the bottom lane, so that might prompt a re-engage here in the mid lane.
Potentially engage coming out. Senkox immediately bound up by Kasing though, and we'll get the CC down, but the composition is very squishy from Splyce, but it's actually Nukdog who is the first one to go down, and this is actually an advantage to Splyce. In the bottom lane though, they are taking so much.
Yeah, Wonderwear is just watching them take the base. That's just sad. So that was a good engage by Splyce, because usually your tank can keep them off a little bit, or at least maybe eat Yarnan here. Yarnan should be down.
Got him.
Wonderwear, I want to know if he could do that a little earlier. It sounds like he push out mid, go back to D-Ward, push out mid again. We see an engage here, finally from Wonderwear, eat somebody, Abyssal Voyage goes in.
He is so far away from the team though, but it is Nisbet who comes with him, so he's very tanky in his own right. And once again, gets the pick onto Nukdog, and that's the first kill of the fight. Yarnan picks up Kasing, but he actually doesn't go through the wall. Gets the CC down onto Kobe though, but the rest of the team is not with him. He has to flash away. Senkox looking to get in range, and there's the second kill of the fight. Splyce may be coming back into this.
That was a great engage from Wonderwear. Carries in Nisbet, he Q flashes in, 3-man pulverized into knockback onto Nukdog, who flies straight into the cocoon. This was finally what we were looking for from Splyce, and fantastic engage, and honestly, Vitality did not see it coming.
And it had to be this timing as well, because Dragon just spawned, and this would have been the 5th one of the game for Vitality, now denied for Splyce.
But this fight usually leads to a Baron. Vitality can use the Fog of War to their advantage. And they just surprise Splyce maybe, but even insta-starting it. That's risky though.
Now the Abyssal Voyage play can't really work with Nisbet, but they're already in range. Maybe they can get a pick onto Wonderwear, but he is very tanky. We'll be going to Grey Hell. Now Trashy and Kobe come into the fight, but is it too late? Because the top laner is down. Repel comes up. Nisbet only now combos, but he has no ultimate from the last play. Senkox has to try and get away, along with Kobe, but only the carries are alive. He has to burn his flash, but they're on the wrong side of the map. 3 for 1 over to Vitality.
That's bold. Engaging on the Tahm Kench instead of the 4-man flanking party. bold move here from Vitality, but it pays off. They kill Tom Kench off the clear through their entire grave health. Kobe gets caught.
That is not good. He's going to be CC'd for what feels like centuries, and that means that Sencooks will also go down. Finally, Vitality can go back to the Baron, take this one out, and take a lot in the base of Splyce.
Yeah, a lot of control that will come off this Baron. More importantly, they just won another fight, another ace. Gold gap going up right here. 11,000 gold right now. Getting some really, really big item points. But yeah, still.
The bottom lane Siege now coming in with those Barons up minions. This will be the last chance saloon for Splyce to get a good engage off. As you mentioned earlier, Krakow.
That's in Poland, I'm here.
We're going to have to get a really good engage from this bet. He has his flash, however. Kobe gets chunked before this fight happens. The inhibitor's still alive, but is going to go down extremely quickly. Sencooks is trying to get the CC down onto one of the carries. He gets it off, but has to go into Zhonya's. Now he is not in a good position. He will be falling. In fact, he goes into Wonderwear. He spits him to safety, but maybe Wonderwear going down as he goes through his grey health all the way into the Death Chamber. 1-0 over to Vitality, and now they close in for the win.
That grey health into grey screen there for Wonderwear. Nobody there to eat him. Sencooks ulti goes out. Pulverized combo from this Bev.
But there's no one to follow up in this fight. Sencooks and Kobe are too far back. Sencooks pops his ultimate, but where is he going to go? Back onto the spawn pad. There's very little that Splyce can do in this situation, and Vitality are literally just toying with their food as they take down the Nexus itself. Now they go for the final fight, padding their stats in the Fantasy LCS. There goes the Nexus. Vitality take home the win.
Slow and steady mid-game there with just chipping away from Vitality at the gold.
But did he really need to?
No, he did make some plays though, because H2K's was so macro focused. Obviously, there's no real big highlight reel. Problem is the game was like over macro-wise by the time he made 2 plays, but he did make 2 significant plays with that package, and that was actually impressive.
Potentially set up a play onto for Bivin.
All right, what you want to do is Hex, so he can't W out or E out.
Gets it right on time. The Cocoon as well. First blood over to Ryu. Could not have been played better.
Fnatic has pressure again, and Fnatic do have the better pick potential, the better team fight, the better skirmish early. So H2K kind of need to set up very, very methodically, very slowly, because one mistake is Fate's Call, Knockup, Ice Tomb. Like, they have so many plays fall back onto the Dragon right now, and we got a game on our hands right now.
Yeah, Fnatic with this first Dragon. It's not that early into the game, so it'll have to be a very long game for 5 Dragons to be a thing. But still, getting the first one is very nice for the combat stats. You do have to finish it off, though. That is important.
Well, they want to steal the blue at the same time, and they want to get back to mid lane in time.
Very little interaction between the laners themselves as the Rive catch the wave and try and make something happen on a different part of the map.
Don't go for Herald. When your mid lane tower can be sieged on, that's super risky.
Alistair's coming down to react to that, but H2K may be caught in a bad position if they try to go for this one, because Featherman jumps in, looking for the Frozen Tomb, isn't able to get it because of the spell shield. The flash into the knockup from Noxiac, though, knocks Ryu into the team. He'll have to flash away, but there is the Frozen Tomb. Can't burst him down before the Wild Growth comes up, though, and Yankos being chased into the jungle. Now Odoamne arrives. Does he have the damage to deal with Reckless? The rest of the team is dead, and Fnatic annihilate H2K in that fight.
Ace for Fnatic. Big team fight, and this is what we're talking about. Yeah, H2K, they have the siege, they have the poke, potential rotate, but by God, don't team fight them. Look at the damage overall. Beautifully executed overall, and well, there's no Baron, but there will be in 5 seconds from now, and this may actually be ace into Baron for Fnatic.
Man, that sucks for H2K in terms of timing. Losing that fight in the mid lane, everyone is down. Yankos was one of the members to die around the middle part of the fight, so he's not even going to be a first to try and even contest a steal. And this Baron is just gone. Over to Fnatic at 20 minutes. Now we have a huge wing in this
for an opportunity like this, but then they went ham. They went all in, and it paid off with an ace and a Baron.
And Stats God Spellsy just informed me that Featherman dealt 3,600 damage in that fight.
They're slowly getting dried out of vision. And then Fnatic turns it all around, goes for a quick Dragon, builds up the vision again. Complete control right now. They need to drive it home though. Definitely have a composition that could technically fall off later in the game.
Possible, but right now they're still very strong. Spirit able to take the 3rd Dragon of the game over to Fnatic. Vision contesting the hot zones in this game, and that's why you can't make something happen. And now Fnatic are trying to force something, and it could go wrong as this fight erupts. Everyone is running away from H2K that have already been scattered. Noxiac does not land his combo, and maybe H2K can do something here.
Good couple good things here. Hang on, we'll explain it later, because Cowboy split pushing. Baron gets started again.
And the Baron should be going down, but H2K are coming in here, and a lot of members from Fnatic are already poked out. Odoame now heading into this fight, using that ward at the back of the pit. The Baron, who is it going to go over to? The Baron goes over to Kalista Ren, over to Fnatic, but now the rest of the team is getting chunked out. Odoame flashes away from the pit, but Reckless goes out, and Spirit not able to save him with the Lamb's Respite. He even has to step out of there, and only Gamsu is remaining.
The last kill prior to this fight was at 19 minutes in the game. We're now at 32 minutes, and
So
Fnatic...
much build up to the big eruption of events that happens, and then you can take a look at what went wrong. Additionally, silver linings for Fnatic, they did pick up the Baron there, so Gamsu was able to buff the minions, so H2K couldn't take away everything. They took damage even through his ultimate. The binding does not land. Odoame in the back lines, gonna start dueling Gamsu. He's by himself, mitigates some of the damage with the riposte, jumps back into his team. Febin with the re-engage, with the ultimate on himself to get some of that healing down, and Odoame is out of mana. He's trying to escape from this fight. Ryu will go down, and Odoame is unable to run away. Vander being chased in, and it's all going wrong for H2K.
H2K just threw the game. Odoame, if he does not teleport, he can end the game. I'm pretty sure he could have ended the game, because Gamsu, no teleport, he left the lane, and there was a moment in that fight where H2K could choose to not commit, get out of there, because they made a pincer. They could have just disengaged, stalled the backs. I think Odoame could have straight up ended the game right there on the Fiora, if not take 2 Nexus Towers. And Fnatic, they may be at risk of ending the game themselves here. 30 seconds on both Fiora and Ryu.
Inhibitor goes down, but there's still 2 people able to defend this push.
They're doubting.
And the minion is coming, the
going
wave
for
is
it.
coming in. They don't have the Baron wave though, and Forgiven gets a good ultimate off into the back line of minions. Noxiac goes in with a face call though, able to get the CC up. That's the first Nexus turret going down, and they're focusing this one out. Spirit going into the ultimate, and Forgiven, he can't do anything about it. And Fnatic are actually going to end this game 41 minutes in, and they take the win over H2K.
Yeah, okay, I just want to see that replay.
Yeah.
The hell happened there? Well, good closure though. Okay, the end, what Fnatic did well, what we can analyze right here. Good teleport on the minion.